Привет, comrades. TFCom here. Um, I've been receiving a lot of people who are worried about me. A lot of worries, both in person and online. And I'd like to address some of those to help people understand, I guess. People have worried about mental health. They've been like, you're not posting as many pictures with your face on them, or not any videos with your face on them. You're not doing a lot of self talks like I used to do a lot more of those, and now I'm just doing gaming. I've lost a lot of weight. My hairstyle's changed, which I told you guys before was a clear sign that something was majorly wrong. Um, you don't hear a lot about my own personal life now. It just kind of closed off, and I never wanted to do that. I got a lot of people worrying about me, and so I just wanted to, I guess, address that. Hey, Remy, you want to say hi? I guess he's gonna sit in my lap. Okay. You sit down? Sit down, sit down, sit down. Okay, okay. But, so yeah, things have been not too great here. I've had a lot of bad things happen. I still haven't got my birth certificate, which I'm still waiting on because I don't know what's taking it so long. It's been a month now, probably a little over that, and I still haven't received it. I haven't even received a confirmation saying that Illinois has accepted the Texas court order and therefore agrees to change my birth certificate. So I'm not even sure if they're going to change it. Better yet, send me it once it's changed. I've already paid for it. Better change. Money has been a huge issue. I just haven't been able to get as much at work. I'm working more hours. I'm getting less money. I think it's because my taxes are now coming out larger. Before, I didn't get any taxes taken out, and I barely made rent. Maybe a little more than that, but now it kicked me in the ass at the end because I owed all this extra money to the company. Told you guys about it. I had to pay money during taxes, and so now I changed it so money is being taken out of my bill each time, and it's making it so I'm barely skimming by. I mean, I've been having people buy food for me, and I mean, my boyfriend Tony was here, and he bought like groceries and cleaned my house and took care of my pets and everything. And that I shouldn't have to live like that, where I can't make it. And it's been a big worry of mine. In May, my rent will go down. It's just the first few months that it's going to be bad because I'm paying off part of my deposit. My deposit has been split up between 4 months. And so it's great when it goes down. I'll probably be able to afford a lot more. But until then, I'm skimming by and I keep telling myself, it's going to be gone soon. I'm going to be good. But it doesn't seem to be getting good. And I'm trying to get money for my surgery, my mastectomy. And I'm really wanting this. I really, really want this. I had it all planned out. I'd take a week off of work, a paid week off, because that's what I get. Maybe one or two more days that aren't paid. And then I'm going to, do the surgery and then hang out with my family in Oklahoma, which I haven't seen in years. And I would hang out with them as I'm healing and stuff. And then I would, go back to work. And I mean, I'd be sore as can be, but it's a perfect timing to do it. During the summer, or not really summer, it's kind of spring, but it's a good time to visit because I'm going to be leaving my job soon, and I need to use this week paid time off before I leave said job. I don't want to waste it, and I mean I could take the week off and go visit them now if I wanted to, but I just the perfect timing to do my surgery as well, and I don't qualify for payment plans because I don't have any credit history. And I've tried other loan places. I've tried Leading Tree. I've tried banks. I've tried all these credit places. Like I've tried everything I can search from online. No one will give me a loan. Um, And I can't definitely don't have $6,000 out of pocket. Do you? I do, I don't. And I don't know. It's just seeming a lot worse for me now, and it's been a lot of issues with family. Um, my stepmom is talking to me more now, which is great. I'm still really upset about what happened at graduation, and I still haven't heard anything from my dad. And to be fair, I never really heard much from him anyway. But it's like they're not even acknowledging the fact that this was something that was very, very personal to me, and they didn't bother showing. And I mean, growing up, my mom always told me that my dad doesn't care about education, and so I assumed that meant something like, if you're happy flipping burgers at McDonald's, then you don't have to go get a degree. You're happy there, do it. You know, you don't have to get a degree to be happy. But if that's what you want, then go ahead. That's what I assumed it was like, but I guess he just doesn't even want me to get a degree. I don't know. But my stepmom's going to college. You think he'd be happy about that? I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. He never really was one to talk on the phone anyway, but I expected at least like a phone call. It was like, congratulations, you graduated. Or something, because he was really personal to me. And even if it wasn't personal to him, then I'd be, like if he got a new goat and he was really happy about this goat, I'd be calling and saying, that's the cutest goat ever. Congrats. Like, I love that goat. And I mean, I don't care much about goats, but he obviously would, or something like that. Like it would be a big thing, and it was a big thing for me. And they made it out to be bad. Like my dad didn't do anything, and then my mom made it out to be like a whole, look, your sister didn't even show up. Guess she doesn't love you. I'm the only one that loves you, kind of thing, which she does all the time. And according to my sister, she didn't even know she was invited. Like I guess my mom told her that she wasn't invited. I don't know. All right, my sister's playing with my emotions too because I got a ticket for her, but it happened in December. I should be over it now, right? But I'm not, and my things with my mom gotten worse. She's been saying things like, I'm disowned. I don't want you anywhere near my family again. Oh, I should have aborted you. If I knew you're gonna be autistic, you should have been aborted. I already have one son. I don't need another. I don't want you in this family. You're just an it. Um, I'm not Eli. I'm not he. I'm it. I'm the broken one. Like she doesn't even use my old name anymore, so I guess that's good. I don't know. People have told me that she'll come around if she wants you in her life. She'll come around. She'll want you. She'll want your grandkids. She'll want grandkids. And you're the only one in the family who wants kids, like only one of my siblings who actually wants kids. So she'll want grandkids. She'll want to talk to you. She'll come around. It may take a year or two, but she'll come around. And I don't think she's gonna come around. I mean, she still hasn't accepted the fact that, I mean, I like people of the same gender. She hasn't accepted the fact that I like people of the same sex. I mean, she hasn't even accepted the fact that I like girls. And she's accepting it more now that she views I'm not a girl, but I'm still not he, I'm it. And she does not want to accept a gay child or a trans child for that matter, of course. And I'm sorry, moving around a lot, it keeps me focused. Um, she does not want me in her life, but she constantly texts me still, do this, do this, do this. I need this from you. I need this from you. I need this from you. And it's like, but you don't want me in your life. But then she still expects me to do things for her because I gave birth to you. I could have aborted you. You need to do this for me. Or whenever I say something like recently she wanted my driver's license. I already sent her a picture of my driver's license a long time ago. Right when it got changed. I'd filled out all the paperwork for my name and gender to change on the car insurance, which is through my mom. I did all four when I was there, and I brought my court document, for her to send to them and everything. And so she texted me a few days ago saying, I need your driver's license again, and I need to know the name and address of your physician, prescribing testosterone, and this for your car insurance. And it's like I've already been billed as Elijah. I've been billed. I've already been billed the increased rate for being male. I've already been done all these things. Clearly, it's already changed. You don't need any more information, and you already have my driver's license. I gave it to her anyway and said, I don't know why they're asking for this stuff when they already have it. And legally, they can't not accept my court order since it's from the state. You know, like if you had gotten married and changed your name, you know, they would just need your marriage license or your driver's license. They wouldn't need both. And she basically, you don't know what you're talking about. You're such a rotten child. Here I am trying to help you, and you're throwing a fit and blah blah. And it's mentally exhausting to deal with my mom, and it always has been. But I always thought, I've matured. I assumed she would too, but she hasn't. I think she's actually gone back. Maybe, I don't know. And then my mental health has, of course, plummeted. It always is when I'm stressed. I see more things. I hear more things. Like, something recently has been really affecting me, and I haven't told much people because, schizophrenics, we already get a reputation for being violent. But these people I see, there was one that was hurting another one badly, and they were together, like a relationship, and it was insanely abusive, and I just was sitting back and watching, and I'm trying to, not acknowledge that they're there, and it was so long, and a lot of stuff happened, and I ended up killing that abusive one, and it's a weird way to phrase it because it's just they're not here anymore, and all the other demons accept that they have been killed. And if it wasn't real, I couldn't make it not appear. When couldn't I? Like, if it was just a hallucination, I can't control what I see and what I don't. So how could I make something not be there anymore? So it's another proof that it's really a real thing that's going on and not hallucinations. And it's bringing me over to a large majority of myself believes that these are real things, and a small majority says it's probably schizophrenia, and you believe they're real because, a lot of schizophrenics believe they're real. But you can't make something disappear from your hallucinations, no matter how hard you try. So how could I kill one? And what's really been bugging me is I feel no remorse for killing him. At all. I mean, my only worry was, man, now the other demons are gonna hate me. Maybe they're gonna hurt me because I killed their friend. And no, they've been really supportive about it. And they've he was a horrible person. I'm glad you helped us. You've really saved us. And they're a lot happier now. That things are going better. And they're like, everything's safe. Everyone's happy. We got a new leader in our group because he was like a little leader. Like, people are friendlier. There's new people who are showing up now, and everyone's happy and getting relationships, and all the demons are happy. I saved them, and I still feel no remorse for killing that guy, and I should. I mean, no matter how horrible a person is, you should feel remorse, shouldn't you? And that's what's been affecting me the most because, you don't just not feel anything. And so I guess now I'm feeling something, but it's more the confusion at not feeling anything. And basically, there's just been a lot that's going on mentally and all around me, I guess physically with the term. And I don't know. I'm honestly not making this video for attention in any way, like people seem to think. I'm making this video to explain to people who have been worried about me that, a lot of people have been saying, I've lost a lot of weight, and I haven't been eating, like, maybe once a day, sometimes twice. I know my most recent video I just talked about, I was eating fish sticks, but I usually don't eat much. My meal may be like 2 chips, and I feel like I'm gaining a lot of weight. Like, I feel like I'm at least like 40 pounds over, but a lot of people at work have been saying that they're worried because I look like I'm extremely anorexic right now. And maybe I am, and I just can't register it. I heard a lot of anorexics feel like they're really fat and they're not. But I mean, I don't have a scale in my house to see if I lost any weight or anything, but people are saying that I'm not looking good. And I have really bad bags under my eyes, obviously, but I've not been sleeping. And when I do sleep, I wake up still exhausted, and that's just clear depression there. But this is the kind of thing that I would take medication for, but I can't take depression medication because then I'll be kicked into mania. And mania's worse. I mean, I'm already struggling with money. I don't need mania coming in and spending it all in like 2 minutes. And bipolar medicine makes me feel horrible. Makes me feel like I'm so numb I need to hurt myself just to feel something. And that's way worse than depression, in my opinion. And, I don't need medication to make me feel that bad because I already feel that bad. And I know a lot of this isn't stuff that bad, like, yeah, bad things have happened. Bad things always happen, though. And a lot of it isn't the fact that bad things are happening. It's the fact that, it's just that time of the year when I get my depressive symptoms. It's a cycle, depressive and mania. And it just happens to be my depressive cycle. And yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do. Just wait it out. That's usually what happens. Amazing things could happen. Like Tony visited my boyfriend, and I was so happy to have him here. But the whole time I felt like I was a burden. Like he needs to go home. I'm just dragging him down. He probably is so bored here. Yeah, he's cuddling with me, but I'm sure he'd rather be watching TV or playing video games. And I mean, he kept reassuring me he's happy to be here. He was glad to be here. But I didn't feel like anyone would be glad to be here. And I'm not trying to cry or be depressing in my video or anything like that. I'm just trying to get across why I haven't been uploading and everything. And I mean, this is a mental health channel, so I should be, I can't help you guys with your mental health issues without letting you guys help me. And, I always tell you guys, get help, talk to people, get medication, get whatever. And I'm not taking my own advice, so that's what I'm trying to do here, I guess. Now I know I usually get one view. I think I got 6 on one video, and that was the most, but it was just because it was World of Warcraft. But I don't get views really on these things, and I'm trying to just accept help. Um, it doesn't help that I finished the playthrough of Hearts and Heroes, which is the previous thing. I finished watching it, and it got way worse. And there's a character that I was gonna call myself because I was like, it was the only guy, and he ended up being very, very, very much like one of my former abusers, personality wise and look wise. He was really much like him, and it got up bad memories in my mind that I do not want to remember. And it was just great timing, huh? And I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna get better. I don't know if I'm gonna get better. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna get better eventually, right? Eventually, but how long is eventually? I don't know. I feel like I should mention I have a GoFundMe for my mastectomy. If I don't mention it, I can't get any help, I guess. But who knows? Maybe some miracle will happen and everything will be amazing tomorrow. I mean, you never know when your depression ends. You could wake up feeling amazing the next day, but you could wake up feeling worse. And a lot of people just be like, I'm so sorry for you, I hope it gets better. And that's, I guess, nice to hear, but it doesn't make things better. And I guess it's selfish of me to be like, you can't help me. But at the same time, saying, I hope it gets better to make yourself feel better, be like, I helped, isn't helping anything. It's just being selfish yourself. You're wanting to get rid of the issue so that you personally don't feel any guilt. And I'd much rather like to hear personal stories from people. Be like, I had a similar situation, blah, blah, blah. This is what I did. But I understand your pain. You know, I felt like nothing was going to get better, or whatever else it might be. I like hearing those things because someone who's never had depression, it's like, yeah, you're gonna get better. I feel bad for you. Hope everything gets good, and thanks for not being like I hate you or something. But people who actually go through similar situations understand it better, I think. And my phone's telling me it's almost full, so I have to delete some videos and stuff. But I guess I better end this here. Dave Combs signing off.